Welcome to my kitchen, welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna prepare cornmeal porridge for you guys to see the easy way of preparing cornmeal porridge. I have this is the cornmeal that I will be using, the race cornmeal. Yes, so I'll be using this cornmeal, and this is a very easy way of preparing cornmeal porridge, my style, my way. You can use this style and the porridge will be delicious. So first off, I am going to get some water in my pot. I'm using a small pot because in my household only 2 of us drink cornmeal porridge, so I'm going to prepare just a small amount just for 2 of us. So I'm going to get some water inside this pot and I'm going to put it on the stove and allow it to boil. But before I go any further, guys, please go ahead and like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, let me know what you think about this cornmeal porridge, if you prepare it any other way, and what you think about the way how I prepare it. So I'm going to go now and get some water in the pot. So this is the amount of water that I will be using. As I said to you, I'm just making it for 2 persons. Only 2 of us drink the cornmeal porridge. So I'm going to now turn on the stove. I put it on to medium high. And I will be adding some salt to the water. You can put the salt before or after. Yep, so I add salt. So I'm going to allow the water to boil. So I'm going to allow that to boil. So next I'm going to pour some of my cornmeal into this bowl. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add some water to this and mix the cornmeal. So I'll be mixing the cornmeal. While the water is boiling, I'll do this and I'll try to get out the lump as possible. So you add as much water as needed to get rid of the lumps from the mixture. So there are some products that I would normally put in my cornmeal porridge, but I do not have them right now. I'll tell you what they are as I go further. So I'm just gonna improvise with what I have, and it will be just as delicious as if I use those products. So there's no lump in this mixture right now, so I'm going to let it stay here until the water starts to boil. I will add this to the water. A very simple and easy method to make it cornmeal porridge. Okay guys, so now that the water is boiling, I'm going to turn the stove down and then I'm going to add the mixture to the water. Let's hope it's not too thin. I do not like my porridge too thick or too thin. It must be just right. The texture must be just smooth and nice. So I'm gonna add this. So now I'm adding the mixture, stirring it as I go along. You have to ensure that you stir it, so you don't want it to get lumpy. That's the worst thing that can happen to your cornmeal porridge. It gets lumpy. You have to stir, stirring. See it, look. All the lumps, no lumps, smooth. I'm going to allow the cornmeal to cook. If you see it getting too thick, you can add some water. So as I'm doing now, because it seems a bit thick too, so add it in the water, and I'm going to cover this and allow the cornmeal to cook before I do anything else. So you stir as you go along, stir as you go along, and allow the cornmeal to cook. If you need to be, you can add more water. This is getting too thick, and add water as needed. So it doesn't take long to cook, but I'm going to allow it to continue to cook for about 5 more minutes before I start to add anything in it. So what I'm going to add next, I'm going to add some vanilla extract to the porridge, to the cornmeal porridge. I'm going to add that and stir it in. I love a lot of vanilla in my porridge. So I'm going to stir that. Like that, add 2 more porridge. Okay, so guys, another thing that you could start to your porridge is cinnamon leaf and also nutmeg. But I do not have any cinnamon leaf or nutmeg, so I'm not going to add any of those. But I do have cinnamon powder, so I'm going to add some cinnamon powder. Not too much, just a little taste. So if you have nutmeg or cinnamon powder or cinnamon leaf, you can add it to your cornmeal porridge as well. And I'm stirring that in. So I just add the cinnamon powder and the vanilla extract. And allow that to simmer. If you want, you can always add more water to get the desired texture that you want. Don't worry about the color. The vanilla and the cinnamon change the color of the cornmeal, but as soon as I start to add the milk, the color will be really nice. So I'm going to allow that to simmer a bit, and yeah, just allow that to simmer a bit, and then I'll check back in and start to sweeten. You could add your sugar, your milk, your salt to taste, whatever you think is needed to make it tasty. So I'll check back in a bit. So I'm going to cover it just to avoid the splashing on the stove. So I cover it to get rid of, to keep the splashing from the stove. So while that is happening, I'm going to open my tin milk. So I'm using condensed milk, raised condensed milk. I'm going to wash off the top before I open it. I'm going to open my milk. So I should have opened. I decided not to work. I guess it's got seized up. It's not turning. So I have to go to use another alternative. So I'm using a knife to open the milk. So see, so I'm going to pour the milk into a container. Morning. Morning. Bring up one milk. Okay. Guys, so now I'm gonna sweeten the rest of the stuff. I'm gonna continue sweetening my porridge. I'm going to add the sugar. I just add my sugar. The next thing I will be adding is the milk. I'm gonna just take whatever is left of this and spread it there. Stir it up. So everything get mixed in together. This is how I like my porridge, guys. Smooth and creamy. Perfect. So I'm gonna taste it just to make sure enough salt is in it and it's good too. Yes, I think I need a little more salt. I'm gonna wash the spoon off. I washed my spoon. Now I'm going to add a little more salt. Just a little tip of salt. Yep. See? All done. About 10 minutes or less to make some cornmeal porridge. Alright guys, now it's time to enjoy my porridge. I'm gonna pour out one serving for myself. See, that's still a lot of porridge for 2 persons. And of course, I will enjoy this with maybe 2 slices of bread that I will have to put some butter on this. I like my porridge with my bread buttered. So I'm going to add some butter to my bread. And that's how I will be having my porridge, guys. And you know how I have my porridge? I break my bread and I drop it in my porridge. And that's how I enjoy my cornmeal porridge. So guys, if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, it's a fairly new channel. If you have not yet subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, and share this video with those persons in your circle. Okay, so I'm now gonna just cut my bread into pieces. I'll be having my bread and cornmeal porridge together. And guys, this is how I do it, right? So I break my bread, drop it in my porridge. You could also have your cornmeal porridge with some crackers as well. Or if you like having it by itself, that's okay too. But this is how I like having my porridge. And then I will dig in and eat. So thank you for watching this video. Please go ahead, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.